Trump stirs pot even more, tells NFL they're going to hell if they don't do one thing immediately. The NFL has found itself in quite the predicament, and the only way to navigate through this whole mess is to stop acting like a bunch of pansies and do what it right. It's time to stand for the national anthem and show respect to the country that has given them the opportunity to pursue their dreams while making a ton of money in the process. Last week, Donald Trump tore into the NFL and made a statement that made waves across the league. The majority of the NFL responded with the largest protest ever since Colin Kaepernick first kneeled on the sidelines claiming he could not stand for a country that treated people of color with such hate. The majority of America shared Trump's sentiments and responded to the protests by burning their jerseys and tickets. Those who attended a game last week booed the players as they knelt during the national anthem. Ratings are down, and it looks like that won't change until a change has been made. Trump ripped into former San Francisco 49ers quarterback Colin Kaepernick and the NFL apart for not respecting the flag, and said if a player is seen kneeling during the anthem, that Americans should get up and leave the stadium. He even used his signature line "You're fired" on all the disrespectful athletes, where he said, "We're proud of our country. We respect our flag. Wouldn't you love to see one of our NFL owners, when someone disrespects our flag, to say, 'Get that son of a bitch off the field right now, he's fired'?" When people like yourselves turn on the television and you see those people taking the knee when they are playing our great national anthem, the only thing you could do better is, if you see it, even if it's one player, leave the stadium, Trump suggested. "I guarantee things will stop. Luther and I and everyone in this arena tonight are unified by the same great American values. We're proud of our country. We respect our flag," he continued. But the best line came towards the end, when he told NFL owners exactly how they should respond to these ongoing disrespectful protests. "Wouldn't you love to see one of these NFL owners, when somebody disrespects our flag, to say, 'Get that son of a b off the field right now'?" he continued, adding, "He is fired." Almost a week later, Trump doubled down again, telling the NFL that it's time to stop acting like a bunch of spoiled brats and do the right thing or face the consequences. Those consequences are a major loss in revenue and fans. That is something the NFL simply cannot afford to lose. Breitbart reported. President Donald Trump again urged the NFL to create rules requiring athletes to stand during the national anthem. "In my opinion, the NFL has to change, or you know what's going to happen? Their business is going to go to hell," Trump told reporters as he left the White House for a trip to Indiana on Wednesday. Trump said the NFL was in a very bad box because of their position on the issue, and said the athletes' protests were disrespecting our national anthem, our flags, and our country. He denied that his position was against the First Amendment. "They're not respecting our country, and, most importantly, the fans agree with me," Trump said. "Largely, the fans agree." Trump said he favored athletes protesting any other time during a football game or outside of a football game. "I think they can find better places, but they cannot do it during the national anthem," Trump said. The president is right. There is a time and place for protests, but it's not during work hours. These men have a job to do, plain and simple, and no one wants to see them protest. We all have our beliefs, but most don't go into work and protest during work hours. The NFL has no chance of being successful if this behavior continues. When will these players learn that without the fans there would be no NFL? Please stop with this nonsense and do the right thing.